Hello, today's video is about Viparit Raj Yoga. So, always when I get time to do videos, I am exhausted, so exhausted. It's difficult to talk even. एकदम आधमरा जैसा कंडीशन हो जाता है. That is the time when I get time to make videos. So there was a puja in a friend's house, a little bit decked up today. So what is Viparit Raj Yoga? What is Raj Yoga? I think most of you know Raj Yogas are the connection between the Kendra and Kon. Those are the Raj Yogas. And what is Viparit Raj Yoga? Viparit Raj Yoga means all the negative houses. What are the negative houses? The sixth is disease and dispute. Eighth is accidental, anything accidental which you don't expect, which you didn't have a plan and all this. That is 8th house. Then 12th house, loss. It can be loss of money, loss of people, or loss of anything, loss of respect. It can be anything. Okay, so there is another negative house also, which nowadays is not considered as negative house, but previously it was 3rd, 6th, 8th and 12th house. So why 3rd? There are so many reasons. I am not going to explain why 3rd. So many of you might know why 3rd house can give you negative results and all. 3rd house is one explanation I'll give. Once upon a time, it used to be considered like having a sibling is a negative point. Your father is having this much of property, you are going to get that property, but if you have a sibling, that property will be divided into you and your brother, your sister, whatever it is. This was one of the reasons, and 3rd house is having even more some troubles. 3rd house has positive things also, even not only 3rd house, 3rd, 6, 8, 12, all the negative houses are having, which are majorly negative, but they have some positive points also. Okay. Now, what is Viparit Raj Yoga? When the negative houses are connected with each other, that is Viparit Raj Yoga. Like the 6th Lord is in 8th, 8th Lord is in 6th, 3rd Lord is in 12th, 12th Lord is in 3rd, 6th Lord is in 12th, 12th Lord is in 6th, 8th Lord is in 12th, 12th Lord is in 6th, 8th, 3rd in 8th, 8th in 3rd, and all these things. Means any combination in between 3rd, 8th, 12th and 6th. So if in a modern era we are not considering 3rd house as a negative house, because it is your sibling also and your skill also, sibling and skill, although it might have some negative issues, but if you consider 6, 8 and 12, so 6th house disease and dispute, and 8 and 12 is accident, death, ending of something and all. So when 6th Lord is in 8th, 6th Lord is disease and dispute, 6th Lord is in 8th. Definitely if you have some disease, it can be, the disease can be long lasting, because 8 can and that disease or dispute can come from like accidental things and all. But there is another positive thing about Viparit Raj Yoga of 6th Lord in 8 or 8th Lord in 6. What is that? That is, if there is anyone who is doing dispute with you, if there is any person who is creating dispute with you or creating any kind of like court issues and all, if your 6th Lord is in 8th, that person might get some accident, that person might face some loss, that person might have some accident. Does not mean road accident kind of thing. That person might have any kind of accident, like sudden loss of money, sudden loss of family member, or sudden any kind of disease or any trouble. So your, this is why this is Viparit Raj Yoga. Why it is Raj Yoga? Because although it does not give like quick progress like Raj Yogas, like fifth lord in ninth, ninth lord in fifth, or ninth lord in ascendant, fifth lord in ascendant, these kind of things are really Raj Yoga. But Viparit Raj Yoga will not give you as quick result as the Raj Yogas give, but it will give you good result, because there are enemies, like there is an enemy who has done a court case against you, and after that enemy gets some trouble and disease himself or herself. So now you are getting relaxation about, you are getting relaxation, you are getting less troubles, means your enemies are not that powerful, or if your enemies are very powerful, even then whenever anyone is doing any enmity to you, will face some hazard in their life. So it makes your life, in direct way, it makes your life easier. Same 8th lord in 6th. 8th lord in 6 also can cause some sudden demise, some sudden trouble to your enemies, competitors, okay, anybody who is having any dispute with you, and all these things. And now 12th lord and 6th lord. 6th lord in 12. 6th lord is disease, 12th lord is hospital. So 6th lord in 12 means it can cause you some disease which will send you to hospital. This is a common thing. It can get you admitted to the hospital. That is possible. 6th lord in 12. 6th lord in 12, due to your disease, you have a large amount of expenses. But in other way, it can cause loss of your enemy or competitors by any way. Loss of enemy or competitor, death of, it can be death of enemy and competitor. It can be not death, but it can be some loss, any kind of loss of your enemy or competitors, so that that person who is doing enmity or competition with you falls weak. Okay. Now it can be 8th lord in 12. That is one way that is not good, one way that is good. 8th lord in 12. 8th lord is your in-laws also. So loss of your in-laws, or it can cause some loss of money also, loss of your in-laws and all this. And 8th house is also the like money or things we get from in-laws, money or things we get from dead and deceased people. So it can be the money you get from deceased people, like your grandfather has written some amount of money for you, or he has written a car, written a house, written a land for you, and you can sell it and invest that money. So 12 house is not only losing or spending, it is investment also, because we spend to do investment also. So you get a house from your grandfather, and after he dies, and you invest that house, you made a hotel in that house, you made a shop in that house, you give that house on rent, and you have invested from the house. So this kind of various Viparit Raj Yogas are there. I am not explaining more than this. So bye, have a nice time. So anyone of you are having any kind of Viparit Raj Yoga, you are going to get slow impact, because it is not like that you don't have any enemy, you don't have any dispute or disease. But if you have any enemy also, that enemy can fall sick, the enemy can fall weak, and you can get some grace mark from that. Okay, bye, have a nice time.